Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I feel that it's a little dark in here, but it might be just me. Hello, Patricia. I like the name. And hello, Richard. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm so sleepy still. And I hope you all are having a very, very good Monday morning. My plans for today are to watch Olympic Games for the next 2-3 hours, and then I have a meeting, and then I have a meeting, and then I have another meeting because the office work never ends. But I'm gonna give myself permission to watch some Olympic Games today. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Hello, Silverlet. Hello, Tortas de Papa. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I had a blast of a weekend. A true, absolute blast. Friday we were at Mindful Baking Cafe, which was a lot of fun. Saturday we did the meditation workshop attached, which was also amazing. And then yesterday was the Tezcatlipoca workshop that was, I had so much fun. I think it was fantastic. It rained on us a little bit, but you know, it was good. And then at night we had a wonderful, wonderful goddess circle. Beth Barker. Welcome, Beth. Um, anyway, I hope your weekend was as good as mine. I hope you're not as tired as I am, but I hope your weekend was good, you know. Let's see what the tarot has for us today. I've been shuffling the Rider-Waite Smith. Hello, Janet Winston. Janet Winston. Um, I got the Rider-Waite Smith because I'm like, let's go classic. Oh my God, Tortas de Papa. Tortas de Papa says, and I'm reading exactly what he wrote. Tezcatlipoca worship was 10,000 out of 10. Thank you for being there, my friend, and for your support and for your money. Thank you for buying a ticket. All right, folks, let's do this. Let's do this. Our tarot for the week with the classic Rider-Waite Smith. May the divine allow us to see what we need to see, and that information be used for the greater good. So be it. Or as I was telling them yesterday in the workshop, may the collective unconsciousness allow our consciousness to communicate with each other. But you cannot say that in a prayer. I mean, you could, but yeah. All right, so we do have the Two of Coins reverse, right? The Two of Coins reverse. And we also have the Three of Wands. So I think the Two of Coins reverse is telling us to take a load off. This is talking about us doing a whole lot, right? And it affecting our emotions a little bit, right? It doesn't mean that we're not able to do it. We are able to do it. We are able to take on anything and everything that we are able to take on. However, at this very moment, they're telling you maybe put a project down, maybe learn to say no, or maybe, full disclosure, it just happened to me this morning. I got an invitation for an amazing event. I'm already booked for that weekend. So it's like you have to say no to certain things, right? So whether you're unable to do the thing, or you're already committed to do something else, like my case, or you want to light up your own load, I think it's it's doable, you know. Capitalism got all of us by the hairs on the head or other hairs on. I'm not saying anything. Capitalism got a hold on us. So when we let go of something, yes, there might be a financial repercussion to it. However, we are being told like you just can't. At this moment, there might be so much that you're doing that it's time to let go of something. Hello, la güera chula. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Anyway, the second tarot card for today is the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands talks about building something else, tapping into the unknown, starting anew, you know, doing something fresh. And you having the mental capacity, the creativity, and the um, passion. Sorry, my eye was itching. To go ahead and do it, you know. So it does make sense to me that on the one hand, we are told to let go of something, and then on the other hand, we are told so you can build something else, right? Because when you do a tarot reading, of course, you have to tie the two cards, right? You have to tell the whole story. So it's not just let go of something, um, or invest some money or take a little bit of a pay cut or whatever, so you can clear your schedule and do something else, you know. Or maybe this is saying lay down the foundation for what you're going to build in the future. And sometimes laying down a foundation means letting something go. I really am, I'm telling you, this invitation that I got this morning is like fantastic. It's a goddess event. So of course I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited. Yes, I want to do it. I'm already booked. I have two weddings. I'm officiating two weddings that day. Why am I officiating two weddings that day? Because I am. And one is a double wedding, so I couldn't say no to that one. And then the next day I have already other commitments, you know? So it's like, okay, you're gonna have to let go of something so you can continue building something else. And I really want to build more into priestess, teacher capacity than, you know, just tarot reader. But nonetheless, I still do tarot readings. And speaking of tarot readings, um, I will be at Mindful Baking Cafe on a Sunday this time on August 4th because July has barely 3 days left, 2.5 if you count today. Um, and then we begin August. It's already August. So, okay. August 4th, I will be at Mindful Baking Cafe in Ravenswood from noon till 5, 4:30, the last sign up. And that same day, we are trying to get people to come to a new moon ceremony at Papalokalli in Pilsen. So the new moon ceremony is from 6 to 8 at Papalokalli on August 4. So don't miss these two events that are coming for this weekend. I don't think I have anything on August 3rd, but I can't recall. I know I got this to August 4th. So tarot readings at Mindful Baking Cafe in the morning, and then the new moon, Tonantsin Mestli honoring the moon ceremony at night. Let's see what the Celebration of Love, I didn't tell you. Celebration of Love by Eva Shagmar Sullivan. It's going to be our oracle for today, or I should say our first oracle for today. And we have joy. We have joy. Hello, Leilani. How are you, my dear? Let's see what the card of joy Where are you in those places? I'm in Chicago, Patricia. I'm in Chicago, and Mindful Baking Cafe is in the Ravenswood neighborhood in Chicago, and Papalokalli is in Pilsen, the Pilsen neighborhood, also in Chicago. Thank you, Patricia, for asking. And we're gonna go to the card of joy. It is time to heal a sorrow that is deep within your heart. You are being inspired to take that fragile, hurting piece of your heart and lift it up to the divine to heal, rebuild, and make whole. Be in love and gratitude for this gift. So, I'll read again. It is time to heal a sorrow that is deep within your heart. You are being inspired to take that fragile, hurting piece of your heart and lift it up to the divine to heal, rebuild, and make whole. Be in love and gratitude for this gift. So that's the message. Hello, La Dancing Nancy. Excuse me. La Dancing Nancy that we were yesterday trying to figure out who I know the longest. And then I think I know La Dancing Nancy the longest. And then Sunny Wakani said, no, maybe me, like 7 years. And then we're like, no, Sandia, since 2012. And then Romi's like, I know you since Cumbiasazo, which has been like 15 years. So, yes, long time friends that came yesterday to support on the Tezcalipoca workshop and to take the class, obviously. That was like a marathon. That was 4 hours, 4 hour workshop. I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way. I have so much fun. To me, it was perfect. Would I have changed something? Yes, the rain. You know, I would have loved to have the ritual out in the open, but it rained down on us. Thank you, Janet. Janet says that the oracle was right on spot for her. And I'm glad that things are working for you. We have one last oracle for today. Is the Gospel of Aradia. Nancy said, it was beautiful and it felt like an hour. Friend, I can keep talking about those concepts for another 4 hours, but I was exhausted. And then I did the goddess circle yesterday, and I was like a corpse. But we pulled through, and the goddess circle was beautiful last night. I really am very grateful and thankful for the whole weekend. All the activities were fantastic. And to close it out with the goddess circle, that was very meaningful and very powerful. And if you've never been to a goddess circle, I really encourage you to come. I couldn't say that. What's going on? Um, we get together, we talk about what's going on in our lives. We just hold space for each other. We validate each other. We witness each other. We sit together in um, what is the word? Vulnerability. And we're not there to fix anybody's problem. We're not there to give anybody advice. We're just there to listen to each other and to be together. And Nancy says they are great. I recommend. And the thing is, folks, we started doing women's circles, right? Online and in person. And the online circle evolved organically into all genders. People of all genders started calling and wanting to come to the circle. And so we opened it up and we changed it from women's circle to goddess circle because goddess is for everyone. And I am so honored to offer the circle for all genders. So if you're not a woman and you want to be on the circle, I don't care what gender you are. You are welcome to our Goddess Circle because Goddess is for everyone. Hello, Anderson. And Alexa. I was thinking of you yesterday, Alexa, when we were doing the workshop, thinking like how I wish that Alexa and Richard and all of you who are far, far away could be on the workshop. Richard says, and we thank you for opening up to all genders. Much love. Likewise, I think when when the work evolves by itself, because it's the people that tells you what they need, right? And as a priestess, as a minister, um, I work to the pleasure of the people that come to me. So if the people that come to me says it needs to be all gender, then it needs to be all gender. Alexa says, soon counting the days. Just so you know, the next workshop is going to be on Xochikalli, the freshwater goddess. And it's going to be a workshop about the concept of Xochikalli and all our emotions. It's going to be a wonderful one. Okay, last oracle for today um, from the Gospel of Aradia, right? And let's see what she has to say. The Queen. The Queen makes herself present. So let's see what the Queen has to say. Are you all watching the Olympics? Did you all watch the opening ceremony? I love it. And I'm having a huge laugh with everyone that is so offended by it because it's a bunch of ignorant people that don't know the history of Paris and don't know the history of the Olympics. And it's just funny how they're showing up their ignorance. Okay, the Queen, and I got reminded because the Queen, right? Marie Antoinette. Did you watch the Olympics? Because that was my favorite part, the Maria Antoinette part. Silverlet says I'm watching too. Hi, Trujillo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So the Queen comes here and tells us, become the queen of your own life. Let me rephrase that. Become the queen of your own life. Decisions are yours and yours alone. Discover your area of expertise and your unique wisdom. Your role in life may have recently become more challenging. A dominant woman is the cause of your misfortune or your delight. With a great power comes great responsibility. Sandra Davila says, I don't understand about the Olympics. I love waking up to the coffee break. Thank you. Let's see what the Queen says on her little spell. I bow to her of silver and of gold, the Queen of all spheres, the one who has foretold. It takes more than blood to be a queen, a crown of strength and wisdom, as well as of ruby, diamond, and aquamarine. All right. Couldn't be more fitting, says Sandia. All right, so the Queen. Before I read again, let me tell you about the Olympics. And I know this because I love the Olympics, and my mom used to love them, and it's like a very, for me, it's a very emotional thing to watch the Olympics because it links me back to my mama, who is no longer in the living realm. And so we would enjoy the opening ceremonies together. And we will watch all the games and all the, all the sports. And my mother loved the Olympics so much that she named one of my sisters Olympia, and then she named me Sophia. My middle name is Sophia. So, And then I'd go to school and learn about Greek culture and the origin of the Olympics and the Bacchanalias and the why these games were dedicated to the gods and the Greek culture, which basically invented queerness. And then, of course, in Paris, they're talking about monarchy no more, power to the people, the revolution, and they talk the talk and they walk the walk because Google recent protests in Paris. Parisian people don't play games. When they protest, they really, they have a very strong culture of power belongs to the people. And like every nation, they have their issues, right? I'm not saying they're perfect. So they do this Olympic opening, tapping into all of that, right? The decapitated Marie Antoinette, the rock band, the spirit of the river and the Seine, and then all this queer culture of acceptance and diversity. And then one of the final things was this representation of the Bacchanal with Dionysus. It was a Dionysus Bacchanal, dinner thing. And a lot of people are talking about it was satanic, it was diabolic, and it was mocking the Last Supper, the painting by Da Vinci, who was gay. And they're talking about it offends Jesus. Like the Olympics have nothing to do with, uh, they have to do with Greek culture and Greek gods and goddesses. The paradox is like it's laughable, and that's why I keep saying it's just ignorance. Oh my goodness, Alexa says yes, they sabotaged the trains leading to the Olympics and plan to poop in the sand to prove it's not safe for the Olympics. It is not safe. That is true. Like I say, they have their own troubles, but the opening was the least of their problems, you know. And they're talking about the horsemen on the river. It was the apocalypse. It's the spirit of the river. People need to get their nose from their butt cheeks and read a book or at least Google something, We have all this knowledge and technology at our fingertips, and people choose to stay ignorant. La Güera Chula says the amount of time I would face palm, I would have a dent in my head, shaking my head. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I just laugh about it. I just choose to laugh. Excuse me. With all that talking that I did yesterday, my voice is so frayed. They're too lazy to read a book, says Richard. All right, everyone, put your crowns up. Put your crowns up. Here comes the queen. Become the queen of your own life. Decisions are yours and yours alone. Discover your area of expertise and your unique wisdom. Your role in life might have recently become more challenging. A dominant woman is the cause of your misfortune or your delight. With great power comes great responsibility. And then here comes the spell. I bow to her of silver and of gold, the queen of all spheres, the one who was foretold. It takes more than blood to be a queen, a crown of strength and wisdom, as well as of ruby, diamond, and aquamarine. So there you have it, folks. That is the reading for today for the beginning of the week, which is the last week of July. And I don't know if I told you, but my husband bought me a fan that has a remote control. And it's the best thing ever because I can control how fast it goes, how much it turns, and it's very quiet, which I love because I have misophonia. This was Gospel of Aradia, the Gospel of Aradia oracle. Ayla Cocos, how are you? And thank you, Richard. Yes, I love this oracle. And the fan, yes, indeed, it is fancy. I deserve it. Not only I deserve it, but um, the fact that it's quiet is what I love because I can either record shows or do the coffee break. I can hear it, but I know you can't hear it, and it sounds like a breeze, you know. Like, all right, folks, have a wonderful last week of July, first week of August, and until we meet again, never forget that you are loved. Hi, Victoria. Bye, Victoria. You are loved, my dear friends. See you August 4th at Mindful Baking Cafe or at the Tonantsin Mestli ceremony honoring the new moon. Love.